Losing Cristiano Ronaldo has caused serious damage at Juventus. The new Juventus has the same old problems. After a draw and a defeat in their first two Serie A matches, they already look destined for another stuttering domestic season. New manager Massimiliano Allegri has appeared to correct some of the team's structural errors, but to complete the work, in addition to further tactical changes, he will need some positive last-minute news from the transfer market. Cristiano Ronaldo's departure has opened a bleeding wound that risks creating many problems in a team that has lost 25 goals a year without finding a suitable replacement. Moise Kean is a safe bet, but it is unlikely that he will be able to guarantee a contribution of goals similar to that of Ronaldo, and every choice made in the next few hours will be essential to try to cushion the blow of his farewell. But after Saturday's 1-0 defeat by Empoli, what are the on-field issues Allegri needs to address? Sportsmail's Avi's Cagnazzo takes a closer look. Particularly the defensive midfield area. Danilo has been tried there, but is a right back. Aaron Ramsey is a half-winger and injury-prone, and neither of these two have shown the personality and quality to be able to play as a guard in front of the defense. Juventus need a player suitable for that role, but they need new ideas as a solution to a very old problem. It's 12 months after Miralem Pjanic's departure, and the team lost an excellent player in that area of the pitch. Today, they even hope to bring the Bosnian midfielder back in the final days of the transfer market. Rodrigo Bentancur is perhaps the biggest disappointment of the last Juventus transfer window. In the last 12 months his performances have been mediocre, and he doesn't seem to have the right personality to impose himself at a great level in a top club. Arthur, meanwhile, remains a midfield UFO considering his shin injury and a series of tactical amnesias that have not yet repaid the huge expense of Juventus made for him last summer. Adrian Rabiot is another contender for that role, but he has little grit, and when there is a fight he disappears from the field. All of this means the midfield at Juve is suffering and is unable to help the defense and support the attack. The impression is that new arrival Manuel Locatelli alone is not enough to close the holes in what, to date, is the weak department of Allegri's team. With the exception of Moise Kean, all the Juventus forwards are half-strikers. Even though the midfield has its issue, the department most difficult to manage is that of the attack, because against Empoli it was the lack of goals that sent the team into a tailspin. Juventus in these first two Serie A days are too emotional, the attack is not settled, and the midfield never helps going forward. At present Juve have only Alvaro Morata as a central striker and Caio Jorge has a muscle injury, too little for a team whose main objective is to win the championship. Losing Ronaldo was the antidote to financial problems at the club, but, make no mistake, it has caused serious tactical and technical damage to the team. Despite the presence of Federico Chiesa and Paulo Dybala, who went at the end of the match under the Curva to apologize, not even a goal arrived against Little Empoli. The hope is that Kean immediately integrates into Allegri's schemes. Gianluigi Buffon's farewell was not easy to overcome, and the Polish goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny has continued in his negative spiral. After his disastrous performance at Euro 2020, he appears to be in an identity crisis that is very difficult to explain. Allegri has chosen to continue to believe in him despite the once-mooted arrival of Gianluigi Donnarumma in Turin before he went to PSG. But again, Allegri